I'm Dr. Ange Mack coming to you from the sunny sands of Florida, potentially the panhandle there with all those white sands. Oh, and this is my virtual background that I'm using today, first time, so a little bit freaky. So anyway, let me get on to what I'm going to show you today. Just a quick video on how to decontaminate your food that you pick up from restaurants. I know a lot of us are going to the restaurants and to the grocery store. We're even getting our mail. It's like, oh, what, should I be touching this? How do I get it off me? How do I prevent it from staying on these containers and these envelopes? So today I'm going to quickly go through a quick PowerPoint that I prepared and show you step by step what you can do to ensure your safety and that you're not getting germs and such all over. So I'm going to share my screen with you right now. Pull up this PowerPoint I did really quick and just kind of take you through step by step and get to the front here. So when I go to pick up food, I bring my own reusable bag, which is actually plastic inside and out. So I have my own bag, and I try not to go into the restaurant because you don't want to be touching handles and things. But if I have to, I'll have like a sanitary wipe or a plastic glove on, go into the restaurant, get my food and go. I try to pay for it ahead of time, and they still may need you to sign, and I bring in my own pen. So just some things to think about if you haven't done this, or if you've done it before and thought, oh yeah, maybe I just used a pen that 20 other people used before me. So just kind of being aware of all those things. A little bit about why I think this is so important. I have a background in academia of microbiology, and I also worked in biohazard level 2 and 3 facilities within the military after I got off of active duty for the Food and Drug Administration, which is full Tyvek gear, unidirectional airflow going from a clean side to the dirty side. And it was really important they understood the protocols around sterilization, disinfecting, decontamination, all of those definitions and how to apply it. And I am applying some of these techniques and processes to my food pickup. So not that you have to be that strict with everything, but I think the more we know, the safer we can keep ourselves and our families around us. So I have my own plastic bag. I go in and I have the restaurant people put the food, as you can see in the little smiley face bag, the food directly into my bag. So they're not touching me. The bag's not touching me. I'm not touching the bag. I'm not touching them. And it's going straight into my own personal plastic shopping bag. I put that in my vehicle, drive on home, and then I bring it in and put it on my kitchen floor, along with either some packets of like soy sauce and hot sauce and things like that, because I have Thai food. So all of that kind of goes on my floor right there, and there's paper bags inside the plastic bag. So then I take my disinfectant, I spray down the outside, and I prepare my countertop space after that. So my countertop space, I prepare, again, I put paper towels down where I'm going to set the containers from the restaurant, and behind the paper towels, I put my clean containers. That's because I know I'm not going to eat a full, meal of, Thai chicken curry and soup and summer rolls. I'm not going to eat all that in one sitting. So I want to make sure I have my Tupperware containers behind that, my clean plate to the side, my clean cup to the side for my soup, and it's all ready to go. And once that's done, I put on my gloves, my plastic gloves, and I get ready to handle what potentially could be contaminated surfaces. So there you go. I had taken the containers out of the smiley face restaurant bag, put them on the paper towels. 1, 2, 3, bing, bing, bing. See the soup in the background, and they're all ready to be transferred. And I still have my gloves on. So if you don't know how to take off plastic gloves and keep things from getting recontaminated, I have a short video on my Dr. Ange Mack YouTube, and you can look at that really quick so you're familiar. Some people have like disposable kitchen gloves. With those, just hot water and soap, that's how you're going to get most of the potential germs off. Hot water and soap, it's always the best thing. Even if you use a disinfectant, hot water and soap always. So there you go. So I've taken the food out. I've used clean utensils, obviously. And I moved the food from the restaurant containers into my Tupperware containers and onto my plate. As you can see, I have summer rolls here, the bottom right-hand picture, and I'm not using my gloves because, you know, you've touched dirty things with your gloves. So I'm using clean silverware to move that as well. Then once I'm done moving all my food out of the restaurant containers, I take whatever silverware I've used and I put that in the sink. So dirty silverware in the sink, and I take the dirty containers from the restaurant and I put them back in the bag that it came in. You can see everything is there. I pick up the paper towels as well off the countertop that they were sitting on, put that in the bag, and then I take off one glove. Take off one glove, put that in the bag, and then pick the bag up with my other gloved hand. And the reason I want to have one clean hand is because I'm taking this bag out to the trash can in my driveway. So I have one clean hand where I open my door, I open my screen door, I lift the lid of the garbage can, and I put this in there. I don't bother, you know, tying it up. You could tie it up if you don't want the smells to get out and stuff, but it's going straight outside. So just remember that you have a clean hand and you have a gloved hand that's potentially dirty. And you want to get rid of that gloved hand now too. So you kind of go up underneath. You go underneath the glove, then this might have a gloved hand, and then you take it off from the inside out and put it in the trash can. So there you go. From restaurant to your mouth, hopefully you've been able to do everything cleanly, and now you should be clean. You have clean hands, you know, you wash them again just in case, and bang, you're going to be able to eat your food now and hopefully have an enjoyable meeting. This is what we're having now, enjoyable time eating. So I just want to share that with you. Happy eating. I also want to leave you with, I'm a huge patron of all of our restaurants, and I'm trying to support them as much as possible. And I just want you to know the restaurants that you're going to, and I want you to make sure you're making wise decisions. We still don't know if the people preparing our foods are sick or not. We hope not. We hope they're taking all the precautions of the gloves and the masks. I am personally not going to probably eat out. I don't eat out a lot anyway, but I probably won't eat out just over the next couple of weeks because we are kind of hitting our peak now. It is the 2nd of April. I think we're just starting to hit our peak within the next week of people getting, you know, infected and carrying this. Well, hopefully within 2 weeks we'll be over it. But from me to you, I wanted to share this video, and I am so happy that you're here with me, and stay well and enjoy your time hanging out with your family, hanging out on Zoom like we're doing, and just making the best of a very difficult for some situation. Take care.